Oh, okay, thank God. Yeah, thanks for that thumbnail, Baz. That's really nice. That is a really nice thumbnail.
Thank you. I do my best to snapshot every picture chance possible.
Yeah, I will remember that. Hopefully, I'll try to remember that.
Hopefully.
So I wanted to start this episode out by saying, or really rather giving our condolences and sending our hearts and positive thoughts out to any families and people affected by the current conflict that are going on, not just in Ukraine, obviously, but we have had
A
just
new
within the
conflict.
last, yeah, I was about to say, just within the last 10 or 11 days, tensions have rose within the Middle East, more specifically in the Palestinian and Israeli conflict area. Now, this is a decades going on conflict, if not eons, centuries.
I was gonna
Still
say,
no
because
excuse
you,
for it. Absolutely
yeah,
no
like you know a
excuse.
lot more than I do about this topic. We were
Eh,
talking briefly before, like off screen, but I know like that there is the rivalry, and there was also pretty much them saying like to target these people of that profile, and it's personally affected like my family because my family, my extended family now, um, falls under that profile, and so I was worried for my sisters and my step cousins, and it's a terrifying thing, and it's unfortunate that this is our world, and this is how people are, and they can't just accept people for who they are, and it's honestly disappointing. It's disappointing that that is
well,
how
not
things are becoming.
not just that. This is it's it. What it really boils down to is one territorial conflicts. Back after the World War II, when the UN was formed, um, they essentially the Israeli state was formed. Right, that's Israel, as we know. That is what represents the quote unquote Jewish state, right? That's where
Yeah,
most of their religion is Judaism,
Judaism.
Jediism. Sorry. And then of course the Palestinians and all of the surrounding countries. Well, not all of the surrounding countries, but there's just been a fucking bloodbath since the Crusade days between Muslim Islamic states um, and Judaism. And obviously, these have been like extremist groups for the most part. You know what I mean? Obviously, they are not speaking for all Islamic beliefs or Muslim beliefs. So I'll also just start off by saying that what fucking Hamas is doing, because it also does not represent the whole Palestinian state
No, and
either.
yeah, just because one person, one organization is doing something, it's not reflecting on all of the people of that country.
Well, and this is why I did more research about this. This is why I have fucking bags under my eyes, right? Because I
You
stay
didn't
up until
sleep.
4 in the morning for shit like this.
I mean, I stayed up till 4, and I look like this.
For the last 13 days, just fucking Krusty Krabs, bro. No, but so like back to the fucking thing. The reason or the people behind the series of attacks, and I will also say that Hamas, or the people behind leadership in Palestine right now, were elected, I believe it was back in 2016 or 2018, and and essentially the rest of the world, the more specifically the state of Israel and us, the United States of America, within the UN, actively do not recognize their rule, or that I don't want to say dictatorship, because I don't think that's what that is necessarily, but
Okay.
Hamas is essentially deemed a world terrorist group, a global terrorist group.
So Hamas isn't a person; it's like a group.
Hamas is a group. It is a
Okay.
belief. Um, you'll have to do more research on your own end because I don't want to fuck it up and explain it wrong.
And
To
give
be
misinformation.
honest with you, yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
But all I could really say is what I have kind of collected from it, and that's because, or that is that Hamas is recognized. I'm not sure within the UN, but at least by the United States of America since the '90s, deemed a terrorist group. So that then they're the leaders or everything behind Palestine leadership currently. They had, and this is where it gets fucked up. But this is why I say it's just been a series of conflict for the last like couple of decades, dude. This whole thing, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, started after World War II when the state of Israel was formed, but the state of Palestine wasn't. I believe they finally got formed or like indoctrinated, whatever the official term is, to the UN by the 50s or 60s. And that's mainly because they were just battling it out. There's a series of ceasefires and battles throughout this whole time. Um and I think during the early 2000s, kind of mid 90s, is when it starts to get a little bit messier. Because the president of Palestine at the time, or like the leader of Fatah, or like of like from Fatah. This is why like I definitely encourage anybody who is interested in this situation or wants to make like who wants to know what's going on to do their own research. Again, I stayed up really late, so a lot of this information has not necessarily been retained. So I will
That's
probably
fair.
get some shit wrong. But they had a conflict, right? This president of Fatah and Hamas, and they actually conjoined. I believe it was back in 2016 or 2018. And my dogs are really not
They are
enjoying
not
this.
happy with this.
No. Um. So essentially, I'm sure we're all aware of the meeting at the border. You know, there I believe it was Israel and Iran or Palestine, one of the two, would meet at the borders and just flex their militant dominance. And everybody around the world would cover it from news, for the news channels, because it was like we didn't know what was going to pop off and when. You know what I mean? At any point in time, they could just be like, "Yeah, well, fuck you. My missile's bigger than yours," and then just pop it off. And essentially, that's like what it boils down to. Is that's what happened this
They're
month?
just finger popping each other's assholes,
Yes, yeah, but
like 21 Jump Street.
with hundreds of, if not thousands, of missiles per day. So that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, it's fucked up, and it's disappointing that that is part of humanity. Like I don't know, I for someone that is, I will always classify myself as a person of color. So because I've dealt with racism growing up, and it's terrible. It's terrible and it's terrifying because if somebody doesn't like the way you look or the way you are, your beliefs or religious beliefs or just anything, if they don't like you, it's scary to know that they could take a drastic decision that could severely impact you or people in your category.
It's a dangerous person for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I definitely where was I going with this?
this
Condolences again goes out to the families already affected,
our
or
deepest condolences.
yeah, every good vibe and positive thought, prayers, if you will, goes to anybody who's lost, goes and find their way home. Because I know things like this, right, when there's rubble everywhere, or just missiles going off each and every fucking day, that uh, a lot of the dust can get kicked up, and they not necessarily visibility would be low, but you could just get stuck under a pillar for days at a time and no one would know. You know what I mean? So That's I don't know. I just wanted to bring that into light and let everyone know that that's the situation going on. Obviously, do your own research and come to your own conclusions about what is the real situation and what kind of led up to this. It's an interesting read, honestly. I really do suggest it. Not just get force fed news.
Yeah.
Be your own person. But
In other
in
news,
yeah, I was about to say in other news though.
everyone that may have noticed that there is something new in my background. That steering wheel. Wait, oh god, there it is. That steering wheel, which happens to be the same steering wheel as Don. Oh, okay, he's got a paddle shift or a gear shifter.
You gotta get
Yeah,
yourself one of
I
these
do.
now, brother.
But this is where we're going. And what happened was my dad gave me that steering wheel as a early Christmas present,
Dear Lord, I'm
um,
sorry.
because most likely from those that are somewhat aware from my Discord, he is sick, and like we don't know what's going on. So he gave me an early Christmas present, and what I'm doing going forward, is I'm going to be honoring him and going into sim racing. So you're going to be seeing some more sim racing videos. I know you guys saw a stream of me playing Gran Turismo 7 with the steering wheel. There's going to be more content like that. Eventually, I'm going to get Forza Horizon 5 and play with Don over here. And then hopefully we can get into actual sim racing competitions. I still have to practice with my manual shifting because I'm a newbie and only use automatic because I was just casual gaming.
So I wanna I took a drive last night actually. It was fucking funny. And I mean a drive, but like in the game.
Yeah.
It's just funny as fuck. But have you you've driven a stick in real life, right?
Nope.
Or no?
No.
Oh, that's enough
I,
for
I
me.
was
Let's go.
Yeah. So I think I was thinking about it, and I think I'm gonna do like I'm
That's
actually
all it
gonna
is, bro.
stream me trying to get used to manual.
Do
Yeah,
it.
so
Do it. Do it. Do it.
people can see my struggles.
So my other question is, I guess for you is, have you played with manual shifting on a controller? Do you like you
Yes.
would know the timing? Ah,
Yeah, I can hear when I need to shift.
nice. The engine
So I don't need
sounds,
to
bro.
look at this. I don't need to. Not even just this. Like even when I'm just playing on the TV, I can hear like when I need to shift the gears. It's just when I'm shifting down or if I'm doing a turn, that's when I'm not really sure when I need to do it. But I figured that's just gonna come with time. Um,
It comes with a lot of practice and time.
yeah,
I'll still spin out a lot of the time because I hit a corner too fast.
but no, I'm very excited to get into sim racing. So growing up as a kid, I've been surrounded by cars and racing. My dad would take me to drag races,
Oh, nice.
the cars drag races. Um, but I still
It's
have
not
yet to
RuPaul
actually
over here, bro.
go to a drag race. I want to go to a drag race and see drag queens. Just so people don't know that I'm not against it. I actually want to go. It looks awesome.
I've never
Um,
been. I've seen the shows.
like the
It's like
RuPaul
I was about to
drag
say
race.
RuPaul's mainly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like I think that's the
I
only
think
one,
it'd be
but
a wonderful experience.
it could be. It could be. I'm definitely not against it. I don't know if I would
Mm.
indulge myself in one just because it's not my thing. But I support it.
Yeah.
Props to you.
But
You do you.
anyways,
Go off,
back,
queen
back to
or king.
cars. My dad used to take me to drag races. I thought it was awesome seeing all the different cars and stuff, and it was so cool. My dad used to be a mechanic, so I used to go to his work and watch him work on the cars. Basically, my entire life, I've been surrounded by cars. He would play Gran Turismo with me, back when Gran Turismo 1 was came out. So I've been racing in video games for as long as I can remember. So to be able to pick up this and continue what my dad has started and kind of taught me is honestly heartwarming for me. So I'm really looking forward to providing you guys with that content. Um,
It's super
and
fun.
we're
It's
also going to be getting some gloves, possibly. Me and Don are talking about getting some custom gloves.
talk about that in a little. We'll talk about that in a little. We'll
I
talk
think
about it
I'm
in a
going to
little.
convince you.
Well, I will. I'll probably get some. Because I don't. I just I don't know. I don't know. I like the feel of the steering wheel. I don't know. That's weird,
It
but
does. Where's I keep thinking it's on my right side, but
I'm
it feels
in.
right. I don't know why I'm caressing it. I'm just like, mm.
I'm a shitbox head, bro. So like,
But it's supposed to help you with your grip too. So like if you get sweaty hands or whatever, and like you're racing, it feels more comfortable. I kind of want to
yeah.
get racing socks because right now my it feels weird. I don't have a grip on it.
No,
But
that's why I wear shoes, bro. I don't ever play my racing sim or a racing game, fun fact, without wearing my shoes. I can't play with just my socks.
that's true. Maybe I'll.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Like you don't drive with your socks. You know what I mean? That's what my perspective on it. So like it's just
Yeah,
I don't
especially
know.
with these, the foot pedals and stuff. Like you really have to put your foot down on that brake. And
Dude, the
like there was one
brake
time
is fucking
I was driving forward and like I saw the corner and I was like, shit, I need to brake. And so I slammed my foot down and the whole thing just went right forward. I'm like, oh,
seeing I cannot wait until you get Forza because Gran Turismo doesn't necessarily utilize the clutch like it should. It's
well,
weird to
remember I'm
me
also
that
doing, um,
automatic. Well,
yeah, I'm doing automatic.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying though. I can't wait. I can't wait regardless for that part.
I would assume Gran Turismo would utilize the clutch because it's a simulator. It's more of a simulator than Forza Horizon.
It literally says on the title of the game, the
Yeah.
real driving simulator. It doesn't even say real driving simulator. It labels itself as the, like that guy, he, him. It,
Yeah.
and I refuse, bro, because I find myself more rather going to Forza to play around in cars. Not necessarily because, I mean, the physics are fucking phenomenal in that game, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
You can't necessarily send a car 300 yards, but but the
But
fucking but if you start drifting around in that wheel, bro, it's so fun. It's
oh yeah,
so
I
fun.
bet. I know for sure. Once I get used to manual, I'm gonna be picking up a set of Corsa Competizione,
Mm.
and I'll start getting more into that competitive racing.
I want to get the base Assetto Corsa because it looks like you could drive on like crowded highways in that game.
Really?
That's why I was like, I'm confused if it's that game or BeamNG. G. I'll have to do some research or just buy every sim race ever and see which one's good. Because like I like
Hmm.
Forza, but I kind of wish there was low key more traffic.
Set of Corsa. Let's see. No, it's on a course.
Well,
It
I
still
would
looks really
have.
good for the year it came out,
When did it come out?
2014.
That's only 9 years. Arma 3 is like still one of the most. I mean, it's not necessarily up there in demanding games. It's pretty unoptimized, so I guess that's one of the reasons why. It's kind of like Minecraft, not
For
necessarily built on Java, so it's a shit performing
$22
game. But
and 79 cents.
man, I
Nice.
love
And then
Arma. You like Milsims, right, bro? You should get into Arma. Bless
oh,
you.
bless my soul. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, Set of Course, the competition it came out 2019. I believe this one is more of yeah, compete against official drivers, teams, cars, and official circuits, reproduced to the highest quality ever seen.
I want
And
like a
its physics
free
apparently are
roam.
really good.
Yeah, I would imagine that that's the game that you would play to get better at game racing at.
Ooh, it's VR supported.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
I sure wish my computer had enough USB supports for that and wait, did I say B? I meant A and B enough fucking power to support it. Piece of shit. I'm not gonna get started on that rant again. That's how I woke up this morning, mobsters. Pissed off at my computer. That's why I'm using this webcam. You guys notice something's different? It's because I'm not using this one. Piece of fucking. I mean, it's not that webcam's fault. It's my computer's fault.
So I think this camera looks better for podcasting. I like this one.
I keep looking up
Because
to my
you're
screen instead of the fucking camera. It's annoying to me. That's why I like this one because I could just stare at the camera and it looks like I'm looking at the screen. But it is what it is, I guess.
You're just gonna have to deal with it,
I
broski.
do agree though, because you got Darth Vader here, you got the fucking
You can
disc
see your
plates
Dawn
everywhere.
thing right there.
Yeah.
Because
Fucking
like you
shout
could
out to
you
the
couldn't.
homie, by the way, for that. Fucking if y'all need some fucking carpets done, because this is a carpet, definitely hit up Coloradoring. If
Corridor.
I'll link his Instagram in the video below. Keep meaning to put out an actual promotional post, but every time I fucking try to do it, I
He's
want
just
to make
sitting
it
in the back
perfect.
and he's like, bro, where's my shout out?
Where's my shot at? Yeah, no, for real though. I feel bad because like I've had this for months now, and like I've obviously made posts about it and I fucking showcase it. I love the fuck out of it, dude. Like this, the original logo was drawn up by another homie who's close to me as well. Shout out to him as well, Jacob. Fucking, and then I sent the design over to the other homie, and I was like, "Yo, I see you're making carpets, and you wanted more commissions. I fucking got you. You got me." And he did. He did a really good job.
It's really good.
I was really debating on if I wanted a bigger one to have as an actual like floor carpet, but
Mhm.
I don't have like like I still my studio where I quote unquote still doubles as my fucking bedroom. So until I get like a Murphy bed or something, um it won't be worth it, I guess, you know. I'd have to constantly pick it up and clean it, or you know, whatever the
True.
case may be.
Also, we got our first hater. We experienced that a
You
little
got your
while
first
ago.
hater.
I got my first hater, and then
I've
he
had
came to you.
I've had so many DMs, bro. Like I just don't fucking showcase it or
It was
try to
fun.
make drama out of it
It,
because
it, it was pretty fun though.
that guy was funny as fuck. It was kind of funny to me that he kept replying to you and your video comments, right?
Yeah.
And then he went to the podcast episode, right? And he was like, "No way, this is what you guys really look like," with a bunch of laughing emojis. And I was like,
Yep.
"Yup, sexy as ever, boo." And then he never replied to that shit ever.
You deleted
So
my comments, sir.
no, I didn't. No, you two must
Oh,
have. No, yeah,
it must
because
have been.
because
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 like
you said that you wrote a comment or you replied to my comment. Mike, phone.
I was gonna say, what did you say?
I was trying to say that you said that you were replying to my comment, and I went to go see what you said, and it wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
So,
like I was very confused. I was like, what happened to
so
it?
I think YouTube fucking deleted it. So he must have reported it or something,
Mm,
bitch.
rip.
It's like, I'm sorry, I consider myself to be a pretty nice guy, but don't fuck with me or my friend. Essentially, don't spread unnecessary hate, because
Yeah.
essentially the reason this dude was a hater, right, in our eyes, or just not even in our eyes, bro, he was straight up just being a hateful person for no reason. A Baz uploaded a video that was low quality. It wasn't
Yeah.
the best,
It
right, but it
wasn't the
wasn't the
best one I've
worst either.
uploaded.
It fucking looks like about the quality as my camera right now, like on this little mat, like just barely pixelated, you know, down a bit in resolution.
Yeah.
And this dude was like, "Why would you upload something that looks this dog shit? You're trash."
And then sent
What?
another one saying that
What the
I
fuck?
sounded like a loser.
And then proceeded to call Baz the R word.
Yep.
I won't necessarily say it here, but y'all can probably imagine what he said in accordance to him being stupid, quote unquote, right? A low tier, a lower than normal tiered person in the average IQ frequency area.
I
That was
think I
hard
took
as
the
fuck
high
to
road
say.
for those comments. I was just trying
No,
to
that's the way to
basically
kill
like,
that shit, bro. You just
yeah,
fucking you say, "All right, thank you, have a good day," and they're like, "No reply, hate to me, fucking, so I can screenshot you as a bad person. Hate me." They're just looking for attention, dog. Like that's
yeah.
all it is. And all I say
My
to that is,
I think the only time I really like they really got a reaction was when they're just like, no one watches you, and like, or no one's gonna watch you, and I was like, yeah, dot dot dot. But there's 274 people that are watching me, and they clearly enjoy my content 'cause they're still here.
facts though. The
And then
unsubscribe and
I don't
unfollow
think
button
I
is
don't think he
definitely there.
replied to that one. That's when he just stopped.
Well, it just fucking cracked. Okay, so like, one of the one of the first. I don't even necessarily consider it a hate message, but it was like a cringe message.
Oh boy.
It was so fucking cringe, bro. It was like this. It was like this middle-aged man, right? Like probably mid 30s, 40s. and
Casually on YouTube,
no, no,
roasting
no,
his
no, no,
dad.
no. It was on Facebook, bro. That's where the majority of my hates come on. It fucking.
Oh,
I want to say that anybody who's here on YouTube, y'all are fucking goated. Because for the most part, you have never actually that one person with that one comment who didn't even grant me a rhetoric reply, fucking goated, was the only hate comment I've had on my YouTube. So shout out to all you fucking YouTube supporters for being wholesome
you
as
guys
fuck.
are just legendary.
Except for that one guy. You're a bitch. That's
Yeah.
what you're. That's literally what his username is. So I'm not calling him a bitch.
Oh no, like in my mind, I really just wanted to be like, "Pew, pew, pew."
I know we need both these soundboards at this point, bro. How are we
Yeah.
this far into our career and we don't have fucking soundboards? Because we
Honestly,
got
I
Discord.
don't even know.
Fucking. Because we got Discord.
I like when we had the other one was Yoda. It was like, "Ah!" The Lego art.
I know, yeah. I need to upload the sounds again. I need to boost the server. Um, what was I fucking on the topic of before I fucking said shout out to YouTube supporters? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So my first hate comment, right, or first hate message was from this middle-aged guy. He had seen my Facebook video. I can't even remember what Facebook video it was about, but he'd messaged my page, the Don Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, childish, period. Grow up, period.
I would have just replied, "I'm trying."
I said, I don't want to grow up. Maybe next year. I think that's what I replied to him, bro. Like, straight up. He fucking blocked me.
That's awesome.
Like, bro, don't fucking. I'll just do me and you do you. But if you come at me for doing me, bro. The fucking. I have all this shit, right? I'll just throw it at you.
I just noticed something.
What?
I feel like I'm just a little bit excited for Spider-Man this Friday, because I just like took a realization like, okay, we got my Spider-Man PlayStation cover coming through. We got my controller right here. We've got me wearing a hoodie, which was just instinctively I was like, I'm wearing this. And then we've got the box, and then we've got the Venomized Miles Morales right there. I
Yeah,
think
you
I'm a
did.
little excited for Spider-Man.
I think you did that on purpose, but
Maybe.
I think you did. It's okay.
The
It's all right.
sweater, honestly, it was like right here, so I was like, I'm gonna grab it. And I didn't have a shirt, so I was like, fuck it, I'm wearing this.
You wearing no shirt under there, Baz?
That's right, going commando.
That's not what that means. Hold on. Sauce, 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 sauce.
Going commando shirt edition.
I believe it's called shirtless.
But no, this could be technically a shirt. Even though it is a hoodie. A shirt is a piece of clothing that you put on your body.
A
to
shirt.
cover your torso.
A shirt is a shirt, like you just
So
said. It's
that's
a hoodie.
that's a t-shirt.
Keyword being shirt, right?
Yes.
Right. There's no shirt word in the word hoodie. It's not called a hood shirt.
So then,
Otherwise, it'd be called a sweatshirt.
So then a V-neck. What's a V-neck?
A V-neck?
Just
What
a
I'm wearing,
V-neck?
bitch.
That's
Any
what
shirt's a
did you do to
V-neck
the
if you
V?
stretch it out.
Where the fuck is the V?
It's a U-neck.
I was gonna say that's a U-neck.
Hey man,
eunuch.
I'm
You're a
just
eunuch.
so. You better do some research into what that word means.
I know you get your little
Yes,
Cut.
yeah, I'm proud of you actually. Holy shit. It was mainly for priests. Yeah.
Well, why are you stripping for us?
I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's a large. That's why.
At
Okay.
least let me put on the song Pony if you're gonna strip, okay?
Play T-Pain. What's wrong with you?
T-Pain, what song by T-Pain?
I'm in love with a stripper.
No.
Yeah, that's my song, bro.
You gotta listen. It's
That's
Pony. Pony's a
no,
stripper song.
nah, dude. No, there's a
Yeah.
lot better songs.
There's a lot of stripper songs.
Have you been to a strip club? Just ask.
Yes, and actually, okay, here we go. Here's the story.
Okay, here we go. Here's this. I can't necessarily tell mine, but
Okay, so I was seeing this person. This is before my partner, way before. I was seeing this person. They were like, "I want to go to a strip club," and I'm like, "I've never been. I don't know."
I wanted to go to a strip club with you for your first time, Baz. That's
Yeah.
goated, bro. That's kind of cool.
So we went with our coworkers because this is at the time when I was stupid and decided to
Shit, where you eat.
Yeah, pretty much. So we went to the strip club.
You should really only
I ordered a water, which was a $5 water. I was like, why the fuck is the water $5? Anyways, we're sitting there. I'm just sitting in the chair. We're looking at the center stage of the girl doing her dance and shit. Am I watching the girl? Maybe for like 5 seconds. And then I started to look at the pole. I swear it must have been 20 minutes. I was the full 20 minutes I was looking at the pole. I wasn't even looking at the stripper because as the stripper was dancing, I see the pole just go. I'm like waiting. I'm like, oh, let this fall. Let me get some entertainment. And yes, I know. Okay, it's not even over yet. It's not even over yet.
No. I have to touch on the subject. I have to touch on the fact that you said, please give me entertainment when you're literally at a entertainment club.
I was bored. She
Hey
wasn't
man,
dancing
everybody's
good. All right.
call out for a bad dancer. Damn.
Anyways,
Fuck.
so as I was looking at
Get
this
good.
pole, I was hyper focused on this pole because I swear it looked like it was gonna fall off the ceiling. And then, as I'm staring at this so focused, another stripper comes up to me and like puts her hand on my shoulder and is like, "Can I get you anything, sweetie?" I'm like, "Jesus fuck!" Like, whoa, where'd you come from? I'm like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You just came out of nowhere.
Bro, drinks at the club are fucking expensive too.
But like, no, it was the fact that they touched my shoulder scared the living shit out of me. And so that is my stripper story. I never got a private lap dance. The girl I was with wanted to get one with both of us, and I'm like, nah, not really, nah. Also, not paying for that shit.
Yeah, it would have been the double dance. I'm not good. Like I said, I don't think I can. Like I said, I don't think I could. Like I said, I don't think I could talk about mine. It was a bachelor party, so it was fun.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed my stripper story.
Dancer story. Let's be respectful over here.
I think we just got ourselves a new title then from what.
No, it's real talk. Still, it's real talk.
Oh yeah, it's real talk, but I don't know. Real talk with strippers.
That's you can't have that in the title. The dancers.
You were
dancers. Be respectful, Baz.
You were stripping. You weren't dancing.
That's right. I was actually just trying to see what the fucking size of my shirt was, and then we got into this.
You did like the. Let me look at my shoulder. I don't want to show my shoulder because I don't want you guys to sexualize me. I feel very uncomfortable that you guys would do that.
Here's a collarbone. Isn't it fucking huge? Yeah. Yeah. So, why don't you tell the listeners and viewers why you're getting into sim racing, or potentially why you're getting into sim racing?
Is this about the thing that we talked about with
the thing, and the other things
with the three letters,
and the other thing? Yeah.
With the 3 letters that you just. So I could talk. Yeah. I could talk about that.
Yeah. Fuck it. We got 26 minutes.
What the fuck is your math?
26 minutes. That's right.
You went no. You went 30, 40, 26 minutes.
I said 30, 26 minutes.
30, 26 minutes. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because
Anyways,
at first I did sit there, but fuck you, fucking tell him, man, tell him.
American math. Um, what he's talking about is Don is in the talks with his group to add me into
Fuck it.
MHG. And why are you blocking me out? It's just a black screen now. I'm talking to myself. This is a solo show. We've got this.
Man, fuck that. Fucking American
Anyways,
math.
yes.
I didn't graduate, but I'm so good at math.
But yes, so potentially I may join MHG. It's in the talks right now. It's not official, but we'll be doing some competitions and joining into some competitions. I don't want to say too much. I don't know what I can say, but that is what I will say for now.
We haven't PR trained him yet.
Over to Don.
We haven't PR trained him yet. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he's the Kevin Feige of gaming right now. I don't know what
I'm sorry.
Kevin Feige, the Marvel head of Marvel. Everyone's terrified of him when they're talking at press conferences. They're like, I don't know what I can say. Kevin Feige is telling me to say certain things in terms of spoilers.
Well, as long as you're not Tom Holland, he should be in the clear, right? Don't Tom Holland the thing.
I mean, we got Spider-Man all over the place. Okay, so maybe I could be Tom Holland. Let's be real. I'm not Tom Holland. I'm not that good looking.
Oh no! I'm so dead. No, Baz, you're pretty. You could be not Miles. Fucking, why was I thinking that? You could be Tom Holland.
I don't want to be.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, we have to come up with an initiation trial. We still have a lot of talking to do in terms of actually formulating the organization, right? And that's mainly why I won't really be talking about too much of it per se, but I will mention that as a team, right, MHG or Mammoth Hunt Gaming, we will be signing up for ALGS, Apex Legends Global Series, which is the pro circuit, of course, within Apex Legends for Year 4, within 5 days. The signups are October 23rd, next Monday. So, fucking shameless self-promo. If you guys... I don't really know where we're going to be promoting these. We still have yet to get the social situation figured out in terms of the social media accounts and everything. But if you do want to support the boys and in the ALGS, I had to think if Ember was on the team, but Ember is on the team as well. So if you just wanted to support an upcoming esports team formed by a couple of longtime friends, show up around the Discord or on the Twitch channel. And newcomers, yeah. So I honestly, no. Here's the thing though. Dex, I literally met him 2 years ago, maybe not even. I think it's been a year actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I didn't even know that he lived in the same town that I live in until that fact. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right? That was fucking cool. So just to if you don't want to show up in the streams, that's fine. But we will be trying to create more social media accounts and time it perfectly to have content on those accounts when we release them as well. I'm stuttering a lot because, as aforementioned, I stayed up way too late last night, and I don't have anything versed. Yeah, I don't have anything versed for what was said. So. Yeah.
He still needs to hire that person with the board and it has all the words on it.
I just need a fucking teleprompter, bro. I just need one of those bitches. I fucking type everything I would say in stream
and mess with you so much.
Yeah. At that point, bro, I'm not necessarily good at improvising because I still stutter and fumble over my words, but most of everything I say is at a mile a minute going through my fucking brain at 1,000 miles a minute.
Plus, you got the energy drink.
Yes.
But honestly, that's my favorite one. that you're drinking. I'm not going to
This one,
sponsor it,
this one has the
but I'll just
highest.
show we're sponsoring, free sponsoring
No,
it.
I'm showing the. Well, I mean, Rockstar hit us up, but
Yeah,
fucking
with
240
Star.
milligrams of caffeine. So that's why I
Oh
like
yeah,
these, and
I
they
drink
taste
that
better.
if I'm like really tired, because like all week this week we're doing overtime, like 9 hour shifts, and I'm not getting home until like 2:30 in the morning. And so I'm just like, there's times where I'm really tired, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to the cafeteria, I'm getting one of those drinks, and I'm just wired.
Uh, they're they're weird for me because my brain works the way that it does, and the adrenaline courses through my body the way that it does, i.e., anxiety.
Hmm.
Um, Energy drinks make me they make me more scatterbrained. I feel like I'm able to move a lot faster and with like precision, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why I won't really drink them if I'm trying to do something productive, but if I'm gaming or trying to play Apex, especially late into the night, I'll definitely pop one of those open.
Okay.
If you wanted to wake up in a decent way in the morning, I suggest drinking a nice glass of orange juice and then doing a couple of push-ups or pull-ups. That'll get your blood going, and you get the natural sugars from the oranges, vitamin C and shit.
Or to get my blood going, I could just play Lords of the Fallen or Elden Ring and just get angry at that game.
I guess. But yeah, circulation. That's the best way to get your body moving. That's literally what your teachers tell you in fucking school, and it just goes one ear out the other. Apparently,
Always. Um, I will say as well, just because I am joining or potentially joining MHG or and doing sim racing does not mean I'm going to be stopping any of my walkthroughs. I will still be continuing Immortals of Avium and will be posting up my Spider-Man 2 gameplay around 3 or 4 in the morning on Friday.
and the same
I know
goes
Don's gonna give
for
me a look.
well, the same goes for my upload schedule as well.
Your microphone just cut
I
out.
know, I saw. The same goes for my upload schedule as well, even though I don't necessarily have an upload schedule currently. It's just kind of been whenever I can get the videos done and edited. Both fortunately and unfortunately, because it's kind of given me a little bit of leeway and breathing room for
Yeah,
quality videos to be pumped out, but at a decent time. Um, I don't know how consistent that will be. I will definitely still try to upload videos, obviously, and do my playthroughs, but for the most part, to get this all situated, I feel like a lot of the content from now on um, is going to be through Apex streams or just clips from different competitive games.
like our matches and stuff.
Right, yeah. I mean, I still want to do playthroughs and walkthroughs on my YouTube channel. And I even had a poll recently within my Discord server. If you're not joined, by the way, there is a link in every description of my videos. Go ahead and join the Discord. We do have a podcast Discord server as well, so if you guys are not a member of that, we can have full discussions within that Discord and even come up with some new ideas to talk about on the podcast. So if you're not a member of there, the link to that Discord will also be in the description going forward, because I don't think I put the
Yeah, I was gonna
Discord for
say I don't
that.
think I put the Discord.
So bad.
We've been slacking when it comes to that.
I trust you guys. I love my
I think
job.
we've been waiting until our podcast kind of builds some more momentum,
Right.
and then we can do that.
Well, and I mean, fucking unfortunately and shamefully, I am not as active as I would like to be in not just to other discords, but in other discords that I manage. And I'll own up to that. I'll hold up my right hand and say that's my bad. Fucking, I still love y'all. uh, I will also touch on the fact that that poll that I had in my Discord was to create a second channel more based on or focused around serious productions and not necessarily, definitely like more along the lines of not just YouTube videos but YouTube productions. It sounds redundant to say that, but in my opinion, like a YouTube video, right? It's just simply that. It's a video. Maybe some editing, maybe not. A production has a lot more work and thought put into it. Fucking a script, you know what I mean? People playing by their roles, things like that. So, and a lot of people actually really want to see that second channel pop up. So, just saying, you may see your second channel specifically dedicated to more serious filmmaking and video productions actually being put into process of like weeks and months of being planned out and until they're uploaded. So that'll be fun and exciting.
Yes, indeed.
Mainly like milsim operations and little short series that we come up with, side
Yep.
stories. Cause my, I'm not gonna lie, my creativity is fucking unhinged sometimes. Like, I'll just go off and on a little tangent by myself, you know what I mean, and just come up with like a little skit. It makes me feel insane sometimes, but if you, I'll say this. Okay, this is my little motivational tidbit before we kind of sign off for the day. If you, it's all right to go back and forth with yourself, right? Obviously, there's like some worries. There's like fucking side eyes to some of that. But in my opinion, what's really like worked for my creative process is to just come up with random shit. You know what I mean? And then just like keep improvising or coming up with random shit to add on to that more random shit.
Yeah.
If I can get into the knack of recording it or like writing it down onto a notepad and actually have thought out ideas that I can further add on to or even go back and edit into to make it a quality thought out process, then that would be fucking brilliant. And I feel like that's a lot of directors or writers in general's process is that they just fucking not necessarily make themselves go insane, but that's kind of what it does come down to. Any and every artist, I think, is insane to their own extent. You know,
Insane on the membrane.
the literal definition to insanity is doing the same thing over and over again,
Over and over.
expecting
Easy
different
there,
results.
boss. Far
Okay,
Cry 3.
I fucking forgot about that.
Yeah. I thought that's what you were going on about for a second. I was like, wait,
No, that's the actual definition. Like
yeah.
that's no, yeah, but I mean, it it makes me feel like I'm insane sometimes, but it works for the creative process.
You're lucky I didn't have my phone. I was totally gonna snap that. That
You're a
makes us
bitch,
a
Baz.
thumbnail.
You're a bitch, Baz. Just get me with my glasses on so I look like Steve from Blue's Clues.
You
He
kind
didn't
of
have
do, actually.
glasses. I know. I just had my shorter hair
How long are you gonna grow your hair?
as long as I can. I think that's my challenge every time I grow out my hair. Wow, microphone. Thanks.
Good job, microphone.
I
It
think that's
almost
my
looks like your
challenge.
vape is your microphone.
Testing 1 2. Yeah, can you hear me now? No, it's, every time I grow out my hair, I feel like the challenge is to grow it out until I literally cannot stand it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show you guys the last time I grew out my hair. So it was way longer. I know you guys saw when I had my blue hair, or at least when it was like
That's when I knew you had
my
your blue hair.
bluish. Yeah,
I need to trim my beard. Holy crap. It's like so long now.
yeah. This hair. Wow, imagine.
Good job.
Yeah, it wasn't that long, but
Oh, there we go.
um,
That's not too that's not too bad.
yeah, it wasn't long at all. But this other picture is the longest it's ever been, and I'm trying to exceed that the next time I grow it out, or like obviously this time around because it's getting there, but not that long.
Oh wow, that's really long.
Yeah, and that was me. You can't
It's like,
necessarily
damn,
tell.
look at that girl. She looking fine.
That was
And then
after the
you're just
haircut.
like, oh, nice. It's funny because when you make faces like that, like your goatee, and stuff, or your patch, you look like somebody I used to go to high school with. That picture there, you look like somebody I went to high school, public school with, and it
Bro.
trips me out.
I get that a lot, actually. It's weird. I have a very generic face, I feel like.
No,
Yeah.
it
Generic,
is.
but you know it's me anytime you see me. Because who the fuck else could it be? I'm just that real life cartoon, bro.
Well, it is that time of the day where we are at the end of our podcast.
And I fucking pass out for the next 12 hours.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for work. I gotta make some lunch before I gotta go. It's fun times. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will be putting all our information down below in the description. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up, let a comment in the description. Words are hard.
Yeah,
I
be sure to
fucked
go
up
to
that
his
entire
YouTube
thing.
channel because, as he said, all of his information will be in his videos. So, like his social, his address. Just be sure to hit him up for that.
Yeah. Anyways, yes. Let us know in the comments what you thought of everything that we've talked about today, and we love you all. Have a wonderful day, and
Stay legendary!
swing on by Friday for that Spider-Man 2 walkthrough.
Oh, fuck you with your puns.